Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today I want to talk about Rajang's Turf Wars. Rajang is a fantastic addition to Iceborne. Honestly, I'm having so much fun fighting him. I love his gear, I love his weapons, I love how just crazy, aggressive, over the top and just brutal this monster is in combat. Honestly, I think Capcom did a great job putting Rajang in the game. But one of the things I spoke about before Rajang even entered the battlefield, before he even entered the roster, I spoke about how I just really wanted to sort of see his Turf Wars because I could just imagine Rajang just punching things out the sky, grabbing them, and just basically humiliating everything that comes his way. And he definitely didn't disappoint. So in this video, I want to take a look at 4 brutal Rajang Turf Wars. I also want to give a massive shout out before I start to Oliver Campbell and also Verbalocity. Both of those guys were super awesome. They actually shared some gameplay with me. I had a chance to record some of the Turf Wars, but some of them, because of course they hinge on being in the Guiding Lands and wait for things to show up, I was not too lucky. So Oliver provided me with gameplay of Nergigante versus Rajang and Kirin, and Verbalocity also provided me with another angle for the Nerg Turf War. So those clips are courtesy of those guys. They also happen to stream over on Twitch, so I've linked both their Twitch channels and their Twitters down below. Be sure to check them out, hit them up with a follow. Really appreciate those guys helping out with this video. But let's turn our attention firstly to Arekkz. This is one of the ones that I'm sure a lot of you guys have encountered if you've done the Rajang questline. I'm pretty sure it's orchestrated in such a way so that you encounter this one naturally, because basically the second room that Rajang runs to, he runs into Arekkz. But this one is hilarious, right? Because it's one of those things that when you see it happening, you're just like, hold on a minute. Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? No way! The way Arekkz flies up, and Rajang just looks at him like, you know I'm just going to grab your tail, right? Please don't misinterpret that. Kind of like the way that Mario grabs Bowser's tail in Mario 64, spins him around, throws him off the stage or into the bombs. That's basically what it does with Arekkz, and then dashes him into a wall. Then moving on from there to number 2, we have the Battle of the Century. This is basically Godzilla versus King Kong. And honestly, when this happened, I was just like, I kind of wish I recorded my live reactions to these because it was pretty insane, right? The fact that Savage Joe picks him up, and at first you're like, I mean, alright, Savage Joe's bigger than him. Fair enough, maybe he's going to lose this battle. And you think, alright, cool, he's going to eat him, he's going to throw him on the floor. No, not at all. Rajang is just in his element, just stands up there. He's like, you know what, you might have me in your mouth, but then he just opens his jaw and literally just punches through his throat and knocks Devil Joe into the ground. I think it's just technically speaking kind of a draw because of course Rajang takes some damage from the beginning, but the way that he literally just turns that bite around and just floors Devil Joe, Savage Devil Joe no less, is nothing short of brutal. Moving on from there to number 3, we have Kirin versus Rajang. Now this is the one that technically speaking you saw during the cinematic, but the really cool thing about this one is what they did during that cinematic. It wasn't just for show, it wasn't just for the purpose of the cutscene. That actually happens if Kirin meets Rajang, or Rajang meets Kirin, in the game. He will still grab Kirin, break its horn off, and eat the horn. And it's almost more brutal when you hear it in gameplay, because just listen to this crunch. That is the sound of Kirin's horn being broken off. Rajang just eats it there and then goes and supercharges. I mean, I really like the fact that they've basically taken what they did in the cutscene and actually had it so that it does genuinely happen in the game as well. It's not just one of those sort of cinematic things. So this, just from sheer sort of like sound effects, is without question a crazy, brutal turf. But then finally, in at number 4, we have definitely, without question, my favourite one. That is Ruiner Nergigante versus Rajang. Now this one has 3 core components to it, right? The first part, Rajang runs up, Ruiner Nergigante, obviously you look at them side by side, it's a lot bigger, it goes for the swipe, and then when it goes for the swipe, Rajang just jumps up and he's like, nope, and then grabs onto his head, grabs onto the horns, and just dodges that attack. So already you're like, alright, this guy's not messing around. But No Gigante, being the aggressive monster it is having none of that, throws him on the ground. Rajang then turns around and Shoryukens him in the face. I kid you not, this is a legitimate Shoryuken.
Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
However, it doesn't stop there, right? This is the sort of blink and you'll miss it section, because the next bit moves so damn fast that you'll be forgiven for not even noticing what happens. Yes, Rajang did just Shoryuken No Gigante in the face. Yes, it did take some damage, but No Gigante is still the winner in this situation, because he's like, you know what? I'm not having it. And he literally just yeets Rajang out the way. He just slaps him. It's like...
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
That is straight savagery. I've got a couple of different clips here from different angles. You can see this. Of course, these are clips from Verbalocity and from Oliver. So again, massive shout out to those guys for sharing these ones. But this is just, without question, the best turf war I have seen so far. Now, technically speaking, Rajang can fight with a few other monsters. I have yet to see those ones, so if you guys have seen any more turf wars that I haven't mentioned in this video, by all means let me know in the comments down below. Alternatively, let me know which ones of these you guys like the best, but honestly, I am just so happy with Rajang in Iceborne. Definitely my favourite monster to fight, and definitely my favourite addition to the game thus far. Anyway, that's it for the time being. Quick rundown of 4 of the awesome Rajang turf wars. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and of course, keep it locked for plenty more Iceborne content. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.